changes.
Right.
All year there's been a constant stream of improvements or like updates that the Media Center has made.
Right. Through the years, as I mentioned before, our history, we're over 35 years of age, and we started out as a Navy shop. And all through this whole transition, we've been going from traditional media, where students used to check out overhead projectors, 16mm projectors. They get transparencies. And then we started slowly bringing in some computers and getting some software like the Adobe Photoshop and Premiere. And as I mentioned to you, the media was the first one to bring the Adobe software on campus. And now it's a standard on almost every lab. But as far as changes, we slowly moved from traditional, and we still have the traditional services available, like laminating, binding. We still have the traditional equipment, but not as much as we used to. But we're slowly moving into more higher technology, more current technologies that assist students to complete their academic assignments that require technology.
What are your personal feelings towards these changes?
Well, I think it's a good thing. It's with change, there's always change, and with technology, it seems like there's always change more often. And at the time that I've been here, the amount of change in technology is unbelievable. I can remember just printing to a dot matrix printer, and we thought or an inkjet printer, a little smaller inkjet printer. We thought we were really doing something really great. But now we have large format printing for students that can do 36 by 48 prints. And we may discuss this later, but we're into 3D printing. We're slowly getting into 3D scanning. Students have access to a lot of facilities now within the new Media Center. And within technologies they have are the flatbed scanning. We have larger flatbed scanners that they can do over 11 by 17 scans. And we work real close with IT with the print implementation that they did on campus. We have the multifunction machines here in the library so that students can print in color. We're one of the few labs that have color printing. That's correlates with the print implementation on campus. And but those are just a few of the changes that have happened.
Well, how do you feel VSU has done in keeping up with the technological advancements?
I believe within the USG system, I believe VSU is doing a good job. The new Media Center, and I'll refer to Media Services as the new Media Center when we're talking, is really one of the few innovative centers within the system that offers students a lot of access to a lot of technology. Not a lot of centers will allow students to check out or take out of the building laptops or camcorders, or they normally have them do it within the building, check them out for several hours. And we allow students to check out much of our equipment for a 24-hour period. And the technology that we have, we try to have workshops to show students how to utilize the technology. Along with just technology, the facilities that we have, we offer students, there's 3 independent, not studios, but editing suites that students can reserve. And they can go in there soundproof. And there's a lot more peripherals that go into the computer where students can, if they need to convert a different format to a certain format, they can do that and then import it into their video project, or if they have audio on an old format, we can normally convert that, and then they can convert it to an MP3 or a WAV, and they can import that into their project that they're working on. And we have the new media classroom where students can check out, where if they have large group presentations, they can come together. And the new media classroom has dual projections with smart classroom technology, and they can utilize that to, practice before they have to present in front of a classroom. So those are just a few of the things that we as a campus are doing. And IT is really doing a good job with trying to stay up with the Adobe Collection, the latest version of the Adobe Collection. We're at 15 now, and initially when we started, we was at Adobe 1. So BSU is really doing a good job in providing labs for students, and as I said, we're under the library. New media is an innovative place for students to come, and we really try to provide new technologies, what's current out there for students to use.
Well, what have been some of the unexpected benefits that you've noticed?
Well, it goes back to the rebranding. We recently rebranded the outside of the media to include glass doors and to include more of a new signage and stuff like that to make the facility more friendlier to students, instead of it appearing to be a back office library area where we had wood doors that were closed, and now students can see students sitting at the desk and they can see other students coming in, and it's just a more open and inviting area. And notice that with higher traffic in the media center, higher usage of our reservation of our facilities, and we're almost every month we're increasing the number of items that we check out. And as I mentioned before, there's a lot of media centers around the USG system, I'm sorry, but they're not as willing to be as trusting of the student. Rebranding is one of the things that we've done that has really brought more students into our area.
Well, what about some of the hurdles?
Well, the biggest hurdle that we face is funding, and we've always had a fairly small budget, but if it wasn't for the IT, the student tech fee to replenish the laptops that we issue out to students, the library itself, where they have year-end funds, they've been very generous to us and allowing us to modify the area. The library helped us rebrand as far as funding is concerned. So that's one of the biggest hurdles is to have enough funds so that we can continue to provide innovation to students.
Well, with all the changes, I'd be remiss to not mention the new name, the New Media Center. What exactly does that mean?
Well, the New Media Center is a term that's used nationally. You can go out to different universities, and it's a cross between media services and the New Media Center. And the New Media Center is normally a place where there's innovation, where there's more technology. Media services is still tied back to the old traditional. They may have some new technology in there, but they haven't fully gone to start reaching out to new innovations, such as the 3D printing or 3D scanning. And so New Media Center just fits it's new media. And that's what we want to do, is to provide the student with what's new out there. And whether it's the equipment that we check out, or the facilities that they reserve, or the workshops that we provide, we want to make sure that we're providing the students. So the new media center is not something that we created, and it's not a term that we created. It's being used nationally around the nation, And I just felt that we came to a point where it reflects our services more so than media services.
How is your staff taking towards these changes?
Excellently. I have two staff. One's an instructional technologist who does the workshops and also works one-on-one with students and supervises the student assistants. And I've got a computer technician that maintains the facility and also is really involved in the 3D scanning and the 3D printing. So they're very highly technical staff, and they're very excited about the change and the rebranding that we've done. So it's change is always going to be there, and they really adapted to change, and I think they're excited about the change.
So what do you anticipate for the new media center's future?
Well, it's limited to what we may be doing in the future. And it's based on the students' needs, the technological needs of the students when they're trying to complete assignments. Just 10 years ago, students weren't doing a lot of the technical assignments that they're doing today. And it's become, the faculty just expect students to be able to do this. You know, they're going to get a poster done and go complete a video for a competition or for your final assignment. Go interview several people. You know, but you need technology.